So imagine yourself in the following circumstance. You find yourself in a classroom, right? The classroom, there's boys and girls in the classroom, and there's a whole lot of noise in the classroom. It's full of boys and girls, they're making a noise, and the teacher's trying to calm the classroom down. But the teacher's having no luck calming the classroom down. You know, you chat with your friend, you're having a good time, you're not worrying about what could go wrong. All of a sudden, you hear a loud noise. The class goes quiet. Tring, tring, tring. The school bell rings 3 times, followed by a voice in the intercom. Attention all learners. This is a code silver. A dangerous threat in possession of a weapon has entered the school premises. Please proceed by closing all windows and barricading the classroom door. Drop flat on your stomach and remain calm. This is not a drill. You stop whatever you are doing, you stop talking to your friend, and you do exactly as you're told. You drop flat on your stomach, and as you lay down flat on your stomach in the classroom, you hear background noises, gunshots going off. And some of your peers are crying, and you can feel the tension in the room. A few hours later, things calm down, and you leave the school at the front gate, and your mom and dad receives you, they give you a hug, and they take you home. Now, the reason I told you this story is because this was true for me. Because when I was in grade 6 at Arcadia Primary School in Bonteheuwel, that was a reality for me. And I faced many such circumstances after this, where I had to break up a fight, not knowing that someone in the fight had a knife. I had friends drop out of primary school, they didn't finish primary school, let alone get to high school. There are teenagers having responsibilities of parents, having to bring up children. I was grown up in an area where little is expected of you, where people think, what can you do? Who are you? Later, after primary school, my parents decided to put me in high school away from Bonteheuwel because they didn't want me to be exposed to that environment. So I found myself at JG Meeting High in Goodwood. School was a bit better off than my primary school. There wasn't as much gang activity, and the environment was different. But the problem that came now is I was the boy from Bonteheuwel. Oh, what is he going to do? Is he going to stab me with a knife? Is he going to take out a gun? Is he going to sell drugs to me? That was the stigma they put on people from Bonteheuwel. If you come from Bonteheuwel, you don't really have a future, right? That's what's expected of you. But I didn't allow where I come from to determine where I'm going to. Because I said, I'm not going to let you define me, because only I get to decide that. Only I get to decide where I go to from here. And that's why I said, you know what? You might think I can't go far, but I'm going to show you all. You know, that's the best feeling. When people expect little of you, when people put definitions on you and they tell you who they want you to be, and then all of a sudden you show them who you really are. Grade 8, I was that kid from Bonteheuwel, but I got the highest average in my class. 86.5% average. That kid from Bonteheuwel got voted on the RCL. And they only choose 3 out of all 200. And that kid from Bonteheuwel made a difference at his school. And he wasn't going to stop there. In grade 9, I made the RSL again. Came first in my class again. Went from 86 to 88% average. And I said, you know, that kid from Bonteheuwel is going to show you that you can't put me in a box and you can't tell me who I can and cannot be, because I define my future. So I applied for the Junior City Council. And that's where I met Ms. Relay Moffat, and where I met amazing people that inspired me to be more, to do more. Which comes to another thing I want to inspire you to do. Take on opportunities and surround yourself with the right people. You'll be surprised how far you come just by surrounding yourself with the right people, right? And be yourself. Don't pretend to be someone you're not just to attract a certain group of people. Don't chase after people. Be yourself, the right people will come to you. Like don't put on an act, don't put on a face, oh, now I want to be with that crew. But then you're going to pretend to be someone you're not, and you're not going to be comfortable with that crew. You're not going to grow with that crew. So what do you look for in people? What do you look for in opportunities? Where's my opportunity to grow? Right? No one gets to tell you what you need to do. Right? Our parents like doing that. No, you're going to become a lawyer. No, you're going to become a doctor. No, you have to do this. You have to do that. Your friends like to say, no, you can't outshine me. You have to be here. People like to put things on you. Don't let that happen. You get to decide who you want to be. So you get to decide to be yourself and attract the right people and take on opportunities that you are passionate about. And I want to go on. I joined the JCC. I met these amazing people. And, my average kept on going higher. I got 88%. I went to 90%. I went to a 92%. But I never really enjoyed academics. Or I wouldn't say never enjoyed. I enjoyed learning, but I never enjoyed the way the school system was. And I thought I was an academic. I thought, that's the area I'm going to. But I found out that it wasn't. And that's where it comes in. It's your journey. You know what is best for you. So I was supposed to finish matric this year, but I didn't because I saw a bigger opportunity for me. So I saw an opportunity to go to Johannesburg, to the African Leadership Academy, where I can explore something I'm passionate about. So I'm passionate about helping the next generation of young people start businesses that bring more people out of poverty. Because the biggest thing about poverty is I come from an area of gangsterism. I come from an area of drug abuse, and I still live in that area today. And the biggest thing that I want to do is bring people out of that. But I know I can't because I'm not interested in the justice system. I'm not interested necessarily in politics. So how can I use what I love to help bring people out of that? And that's why I decided to go into entrepreneurship, how people start businesses. So that's why I want you to not just do something because someone tells you to do something. I want you to do something because 1, you love doing it. 2, you know that you're good at doing it. And 3, there's an impact that you want to make. And I want to make an impact on the young people in my area so that they have something to take them away from, having to live in such an environment, to build something for themselves. And that's why I want to inspire you to get in the right circle groups. Be yourself and you'll attract the right people and chase opportunities that you are passionate about. Like ask yourself, really, what I'm doing now, am I happy doing this? What I'm doing now, is this something I see myself doing for the rest of my life? Is this something that's going to wake me up every morning? Because if it's not, you need to do searching. And searching is not just sitting around, searching Google. Searching is going out there and looking for opportunities. And that's why I was so happy that I started looking for opportunities. So I was doing good in school and I knew I could, but I was starting looking for more opportunities. So I applied for this thing called the RISE Scholarship, and I met amazing people all around the world that are inspiring me to make an impact on the world, inspiring me to help people come out of poverty through entrepreneurship. And that's because it's something that I found I love doing. So you need to ask yourself, what do you love doing? Do you love writing? Do you love reading? Do you love speaking? Do you love sports? Whatever it is that you love doing, do you love drawing? Find out what you love and find out what you're good at doing. And then lastly, find out what impact can you leave on the world. Bring that together and you will find your purpose. And today you're going to learn a lot about opportunities, a lot about choices that you need to make. Are you going to go to this college? Are you going to go to university? Are you going to take on this job opportunity? Are you going to use a business? And the biggest thing you should ask yourself is, do I see myself in this area? Do I love doing this specific thing? So ask yourself, what do I love doing? What am I good at doing? And what impact do I want to leave on the world? And the most important message I want to leave with you is this. It doesn't matter where you come from. It matters where you're going to. And the only one that gets to decide that is you. Thank you.